From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Monday, April 28th. Sunday sees 2 police shootings, murder charges in the attack in Canada, and the Pacers are 1 win away from a playoff series victory. Next. I-Team 8 will press for answers today about a shooting by police in Lawrence. Happened last night near 47th and Richard. Officers at the scene tell us it started with a call that someone had a gun, ended with gunfire between that person and police. They're not yet naming the person, only describing them as a suspect. Police are also not saying what led to the gunfire specifically. The officer tells us the wounded person is stable and no officers are hurt. A man is dead after a shooting by police in Grant County. State police say they went to a home on a call that someone had hurt himself with a knife. Police say they found him bleeding from the neck. They say he ignored their commands and charged at a deputy, and the deputy fired, killing him. The man's name was Derek Morgan. He was 56. Murder charges are filed against a 30-year-old man for a weekend car ramming that killed 11 people at a Filipino heritage festival in Canada. The man faces 8 counts of second-degree murder, and prosecutors say more charges are possible. Investigators have ruled out terrorism. They say he does have a history of mental health issues. The Vatican is closing the Sistine Chapel to the public as part of the preparations for the conclave to elect the next pope after the death of Pope Francis. The date for the conclave is not yet set, but it can only start after a 9-day period of mourning. Indiana Pacers are 1 win away from an opening round playoff win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Pacers dominated on the road last night, never trailed, and pulled steadily away for what would be a 129-103 blowout. Indiana leads the series 3-1 as the series returns to Indianapolis Tuesday evening. Indiana Fever have opened their training camp, preparing for a hotly anticipated season ahead. Workouts tipped off Sunday for the new look roster, which features the addition of several star veterans and a new coaching staff. First preseason game is Saturday against the Mystics. Mostly sunny, much warmer today, high of 82. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand for even more on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.